Hi guys, today I'm going to build myself a Pre-Heresy Whirlwind. Not sure how much of this is going to be on camera, or if you're going to see any of it, because I might just sit here in silence building. If I talk enough during it, then I'll put it out. So, just starting by gluing the plastic parts together. So I'm going to be building this out of part of a Whirlwind and the Pre-Heresy Rhino from Forge World, the Demius pattern. So yeah, it's basically the Demius pattern Rhino with the Whirlwind launchers on top. And I'm just going to glue this in, so it's not going to be opening and closing, so I'm not worried about painting the inside or anything. In there. See in here? The hatch being a pain. There we go. I've cleaned all these parts prior to setting up the camera, so don't worry, I'm not leaving mould lines and injection. Don't know what you call them. The bits where the sprue is, or sprue injection, plastic injection, I don't know. So yeah, it's all simple so far. Hope you've all had a good Christmas this year. I had a fairly decent one. Some members of the family weren't well, in hospital, so that wasn't great. Other than that, it was okay. Got a fair bit of presents on the hobby front, Warhammer wise. Obviously I got the Demius pattern Rhino and the Whirlwind. I also got 3 boxes of Space Wolves, just the power armoured guys, and 3 boxes of the Warriors of Chaos. So there'll be 60 more men, so I forgot to glue the sides on. It should be okay if I just glue in the gap and then close it. That should be fine. The same for this. Yeah, I also got an MP3 player this Christmas. I've been made up with that. My last one broke last year. No, the year before sometime. I just didn't bother replacing it. I'm a big fan of music. Iron Maiden, mainly Metallica, Nightwish, and things. So it's been sort of novel to be able to listen to music as I'm doing me day-to-day things. Right, so there's the plastic part done, so I'll be putting the plastic glue aside, getting out the cheapo Poundland super glue. Comes in a pack of 8 for £1. So I'm sure most of you already know this, but it's good stuff. So I glue this on here. I'm just going to glue the places where it connects. I'm not too scared about putting too much glue on here because, again, you don't see this part of the model. Right, so it would help if I had the right side of the rhino. Or rather, the left side, which is the correct side. And come on the inside, yep. This is slightly warped, but the glue should keep it together. Glue all over my hand, but not to worry. I'm just going to hold this. I also got a bit of chocolate this year. Some new socks. New socks are always great, guys. Nothing quite like the feel of a fresh pair of socks, is there? So, if you want to tell me what you've got this year, you can leave that down in the comments down below. Yeah. I was just made up. I got a lot of Warhammer. I did ask for a Beyblade earlier in the year, but when it came closer to the time, I changed my mind. I decided I wanted more troops. I might get a Beyblade next year. Well, the Fellblade rather. There's one nice model. But I don't need it. Is more. It'd be a very nice model to have, but I can't think of many games where I go, I know, let's bring out the Fellblade. Not that I wouldn't love to, just don't have that many big games. I would like to. It just doesn't happen at the moment. Come on, glue. If the side's glued, why won't you glue? I don't know why I get more nervous at these sort of videos where I'm talking prolongedly. Mainly because I feel if I'm not concise I'm just going to be boring you. glue. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of the live videos lately. Templars Crusades, done quite a few of them. I've seen a few others. FearGFX has done one. Obviously Mac's done a few. And they're entertaining. I enjoy watching them. It's cool to be able to sort of like add your comments at the time and whatever. I have got a Google Plus account, but I like to think I'm not a technophobe, but when it comes to new websites and things, I'm not up to date with them. I don't even know how to. I don't know how to find people on it or whatever. I don't even know how to sort of say, oh look, this is my page to other people. So it's just sort of sitting there at the minute. I was started playing that Edgewell game or whatever, and that's all I've used it for so far. Yeah, been a busy boy this week. Working every day. I've got a couple of days off after Christmas, but I'm back in before New Year's. I've got New Year's Day off. Yeah. Don't know what I'm going to be doing yet. Spend it with the family, I guess. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet. I'm, to be honest, nervous. More than anything, I always get nervous at these sorts of videos. I don't know why, but I do. They're the same. Yeah, those hatches are the same. Come on there. On this one. So I prefer working with plastic, not because I think plastic has a better material. I much prefer resin, but I can use me Revel glue with the pin so much more accurate than. See, it's gonna stick to my finger now. See, I'm not usually this clumsy, guys. I'm not used to having a camera between me and the model. I'm concentrating on trying to keep it in focus and at the same time trying to stick pieces to the model. One thing I'm not sure about is whether, well, I could always check the rule book, is whether the Whirlwind will be allowed the bolters, but since the hatches are sort of set up for it, I'm just going to glue them in anyway. One, I'm lazy like that, and two, they actually look quite nice, so. Sorry. Still not fully well, but yeah, still looks quite nice, and I'm sure I won't get penalised on a game for it. I'll just say, if they're not there, I won't use them. Well, they are there, but they're not supposed to be, I won't use them. So we're almost done. The exhaust to go on the side now. Hang on. Missed path. Glue myself to the model. I don't have any kids, so Christmas is for me. Got nephews and little cousins and things, so obviously they take priority at Christmas, but when it comes to me and my wife, it's still our Christmas, not anyone else's. Which is nice for the moment. Don't want kids yet. Sorry if that sounds like gloating to anyone. It's not. Sorry, I keep putting the tank out of shot. That's what you're looking at. Yeah. That's fine, just trying to put them exhausts on straight as opposed to wonky. Put the hatches on first. I do like Forge World stuff. I'm sticking with my converted Pre-Heresy Space Wolves though, as opposed to going with the Forge World stuff. Not because it's cheaper, but it is. But because I think it looks more characterful for, at least for Space Wolves, maybe not for, I think, maybe not as much for other armies. Although I wouldn't have a problem with anyone just using current GW lines in a game Pre-Heresy wise, as long as they've made the effort with the colours and things. Because obviously not everything was the same colour in the Heresy. But yeah, it looks more, for standard Space Marines, like I don't know. I think salamanders are sort of a bad example. Ultramarines, things like that. I think the Forge World stuff is definitely sort of the place to go, but I think with the capes off the warriors and things, it just looks quite feral. Perfect for the Space Wolves. Okay, I'm just going to glue this on, and then I'm going to cut the video here. This is going to be part 1, because we've been going on for about 20 minutes. If you've got any questions or anything, put them down there. If they are there before I do part 2, I'll answer them in part 2. If not, I'll answer them either in the comments or in another video. See you guys.